Hey guys, and welcome back for today's unboxing video, in which I got two boxes which should be containing pretty cool comics, I think. Somewhere in the 60s, 70s of the previous era. So yeah, they should be pretty cool. Not entirely sure about what the quality of the comics is going to be. One series should be pretty good, I think. The other series could be a little bit iffy, but still good for the year they were publishing. And over the years, like 60 years later, they can be a little bit damaged. But yeah, let's see how bad the damage is. Exactly. I mean, I've seen the pictures, but you can't always tell everything from the pictures. So the first one is going to be the biggest one, and they are all Incredible Hulk issues. I got 222 right here. There's only one issue. Might be two in there actually. Yeah, there are. So 122 and 124. And we have issue 112 and 200. Now this one had been a gap in my collection for quite some time, so I'm very happy to have this one, even though it does have a pretty big stamp on it. It's a bit rough around the edges, and there seems to be some dirt or maybe even liquid damage right here, but at least I got it right. So yeah, 200. Then in this package seems to be three. So first one is 243, 242, and 240. Alright, this one leaves this one in. Now this one seems to have a little tear right here, and some spine thickness going on along the spine. So 240, 242, and 243. Now some of these I already own, but you can also look for if they are better, in a better shape. So the next one is 250, which is a pretty big one. Sal Buscema art, from what I can tell. Yeah, Sal Buscema. It's a battle between the Hulk and the Silver Surfer. Pretty cool. Looks pretty good actually. A little bit of damage here and there, but overall pretty good. Then in this little bundle we have several comics. $259, $260, $261, $262, and $265. So this one might be the oldest of the batch, and I think this should be early 80s or something. Yeah, it seems to be 81. And then we have this one, 258. Which might be the first team appearance of the Soviet super soldiers. And then we also have issue 117 and 116, with 116 being in a really bad shape. I already knew that. 117 looked pretty good, apart from some spine tick damage on the side. But yeah, they are very old, or at least should be like late 60 something. Yeah, 69. Yeah. Considering that, it's still in a pretty good shape, I think. The insides look pretty good, apart from this little ding right here on every page. I'm expecting that to be on the outside as well, which it is. Didn't notice that, but there's a ding right here. Pretty good though. And then let's take a look at that mess, also known as Incredible Hulk 116. You see the holes in the cover right there. It's actually half separated. It is loose from the comic itself. Pen scribbles in there. This one is just really bad. This is what you would call a reader copy, I guess. At least I can read this issue and then the next issue. Okay, I will have to be upgrading this one eventually, but it was part of the lot with 117, so I'm still happy with this part. Can't even properly get it back in the bag. What a mess. I'll check it out later. And so, yeah, pretty cool, Incredible Hulk issues. Very happy with that. They were actually several lots from one and the same seller, so I just asked him, well, can you just send it all in one package? And he did, which is very nice. Now for the knife and this package. That's not the way to go around this, I think. You will always have to be careful with cutting into boxes, because some sellers apparently do not use bubble wrap, as you can tell from these two unboxings, which is a little bit sad, but luckily they came over properly. Now what they are all, I think they are all Avengers comics, ranging a bit in issue numbers. With me already having some of these, but several I do not have yet, so it's going to be nice to find out which ones are actually going to be added to the collection. Issue 84, 88, 95, 96, and 97. And here we have '73, '72, and '71. So yeah, these are a little bit, yes, they do have a little bit of damage, but not as bad as the next couple will, because they are somewhat older. Yeah, issue number 58, which actually looks pretty good, apart from a little bit of some kind of liquid damage here on the cover, I think. But apart from that, it looks pretty good. story centered around the vision, from what I understand. And even an android can cry. Aww. Yeah, apart from the liquid damage, they're actually a pretty nice copy. Then we have issue number 50. Also pretty good looking. Most of the damage is on the bottom corner right there. And of course a little bit discoloration and some creasiness, but it looks pretty good, I gotta say. This one seems to be centered around Hercules and the Olympians. No, I've only known Hercules from like the 80s, so I know him with a beard. So this looks a little bit weird to see Hercules without a beard. Still very nice to have. And then we got issue number 49, which is against Magneto, actually. And this one looks pretty good. Pretty glossy still. Little discoloration and some spine ticks on the side. Not even that much. There are some, and a little bit of rough edge right there, and on the top as well, but it looks pretty damn good. And this artist, John Buscema, he's been, when I got into comics, John Buscema would draw Avengers as well, but that was like I just said, in the 80s, 90s somewhere. And his art was a bit different then. I like that a lot. This is still in his earlier years, but that guy has been in the game for such a long time. I don't even know if he's still around, but well, props to that guy. The brother of one of the artists on The Incredible Hulk. At least I think he's his brother. This guy... Oh no, wait. I thought this was Buscema as well, but I'm seeing a totally different signature right there. No, that's not Buscema. But yeah, I had a comic just now which did have art of Sal Buscema. Yeah, this is real Sal Buscema, but the cover is not. Anyhow, regardless, the Buscema brothers, I like them a lot. So yeah, quite a lot of pretty cool Avengers and Incredible Hulks. Just wanted to share that with you guys, and thank you guys for joining, and see you guys for the next video. Later.